Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh Shemel Shai by Shem Rakakwadash. Shalom to the 144,000, the rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. Anyway, I'm going to entitle this video, Blasphemy Against the Holy Spirit. It says ghost right here, but I say spirit shall not be forgiven unto men. So this is from Matthew 12, verse 31. I'm going to read Matthew 12, verse 30 to Matthew 12, verse 32. And I did a video the other day entitled, I'm not going to go to it, but something to the effect of Bishop Nathaniel is guilty of of blasphemy of the Holy Spirit. And if you watch the video, see what I'm talking about. In particular, he's making, we have been teaching for years concerning the MOTB, the micro C hip, that the MOTB is actual microchip. It's a physical thing that's going to go into your right hand, left hand, forehead, where where all your records will be stored in that chip, and basically dealing with buying and selling. So the whole world's going to be tested pursuant to Revelation 3 verse 10. It says the hour of temptation, and other versions of the Bible, it says the great time of testing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read. I'm not going to make this long. And the reason why I'm doing a video on this, because one of the former members of the Boston GMS camp that left the camp and started his own, bunch of guys followed him, and they're going off. The Most High just totally took the spirit from him. But the Most High didn't give them the memo that, look, the spirit ain't with you, so they really believe that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is dealing with them. So one of the individuals asked, put a question in the video that I did earlier, because I did another video on, I was going into the ungodly and the wicked. And in that video, I go into how the ungodly are not just Edomites. Sometimes some certain scriptures, precepts you come across, and they'll say ungodly. You have to read it in context. Sometimes it's talking about the Edomites or Esau, and sometimes it's talking about Jacob. The same goes with the word the wicked. It depends on the context. Sometimes you come across the word wicked and it's referring to Esau. Other times it can be referring to wicked Israelites. So anyway, let me just read this. Matthew 12, verse 30 to 32. He that is not with me. Oh, now what happened was, let me do this. Yahushua cast out demons, and these wicked scribes and Pharisees said, oh, he did that through Satan, through Beelzebub, through the devil. So Yahushua replied and said, because what he did was he cast out a devil. So his response was, how can I cast out the devil with the spirit of another devil? You can read these verses right here. And if the spirit of Satan or the devil gave me this power to cast out another devil, that's the end of the devil's kingdom, which Satan represents Esau. And he's this physical counterpart of the spiritual demon, Satan, the elite. They consult with the spirits on the left-hand side. And they do know who they are. They know that they're the Edomites. They're just in time. So they said, look, you did that because the spirit that gave you that power is from the devil. So what they're saying in essence is that the Holy Spirit is really the spirit of the devil. So that was a total diss to the Holy Spirit. It says the unpardonable sin. That's why the scriptures, many precepts that speak about the fear of the Most High. The Apostle Paul said, knowing the terrors of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, we persuade men. Why did Paul say that? Because he actually went to the spirit world. He saw the other side. What they call out-of-body, near-death experience. Out-of-body experience. So he died. His spirit left his body. But his spirit was put back in his body because they stoned him to death. When they left him there, he was dead. He wasn't moving. His body, his spirit actually left his body. He saw the spiritual realm, the spiritual invisible kingdom, which cannot be seen by the naked eye. You have the kingdom on earth, which is the kingdom that's going to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai going to establish us on the planet Earth. But then you have a spiritual realm. So you can't get in a spaceship and go to the kingdom of heaven, because it's not how many miles up is the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is you have 3 dimensions. The kingdom of heaven is in the 4th dimension. If your spiritual eyes were open, you would see all kinds of spirits, demons, righteous spirits around you, and they'll bug you out. Give you a little story, one West story. High Priest Gazak, he wanted to see what a demon looked like. So he prayed to the Most High to let him see a demon. And the demon actually came to him, and it was terrible looking. And it messed him up. Matter of fact, a demon, he tried to exorcise a demon, and the demon beat him, and the demon entered into him. I'm not making this up. This is what Gazak and the other 7 told me. And there was a point where he was just all fucked up. He was in the bed. He was all fucked up. His eyes was glazed up. He was all fucked up. And they had to exorcise the demon out of him. Because whoever, I forget who was possessed with a demon, and I believe he had sexual relations with his woman. And I forget whether it was in the school or whatever, but there was one student, I think it was a female student, if I'm not mistaken. That was we're talking almost 40 years ago. And they identified the thing in that person as a demon possession. So he went to rebuke the demon. So the demon recognized him and said, okay, you want to go, you want to see who's more powerful? And High Priest Kazak, he was bringing up prayers, then he went into the Lord's Prayer. And then this demon went into the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, but he went into the Lord's Prayer backwards. He was saying it backwards. So that messed, it's hard enough saying it frontwards. Can you imagine trying to say it backwards? So that's what the demon did in the Hebrew. And then the demon said, you can't defeat me because you're unclean, because you had sexual relations with your woman. So you cannot beat me. If you didn't have sex with your woman, you would have beat me. And then the demon jumped on him. Now, if you knew any of the 7, you can ask them, and they'll tell you. If you can get in contact with High Priest Kazak, he'll tell you. Like I said, I'm telling you what he told me. Or actually the 7 told me, because when it was told to me, the 7, if not all the 7, but most of the 7 was there. But eventually, they prayed over him and the demon left him. But like I said, and it was right around the time where he said he wanted to see a demon. And he said it was, he described it, I can't even describe it. It just looked, it looked